Good morning, YouTube. This is Gary, and yes, I'm making another video. Over 15 years ago, I got rid of television. Now I have a television, and I also have a DVD player, and I'm able to watch movies that I wish to watch. But as far as any network television coming into my house, don't have it and haven't had it in the longest time. I couldn't tell you anything about what the programming is. I have seen things when I've been over a friend's house, but I can't stand it. You know, the commercials are, everything's super fast. I don't know how you think through it. Also, when I'm over people's houses and they have that wretched thing on, they can't hold a conversation with me. Half the time they're listening to me, and half the time they're listening, what, and they got split down the middle, and they don't know where to put their attention to, because the almighty box says, "Listen to me," and this is disgusting. I was fortunate. When I was in high school, I graduated at the very bottom of my class. I never cracked a book. I never did any homework. I never did any of that. I somehow got through high school. I did sports. I wrestled at a very high caliber, and I think that kind of got me through. I know it got me through. And then when I went to college, I failed. Then, after many years of work, I went back to college and I graduated on the dean's list. That, I think, saved me, because when I went through the real education process, I wasn't poisoned by all the crap and the liberal crud that when my anthropology professor or my philosophy professor challenged me in thought, I was able to not only noodle around it, I was able to logically think through a process and say, and I have my mom to thank about that, who always challenged me on a daily basis. Even though I wasn't getting educated with the ABCs, I was being educated daily by her and her challengers. You see, she didn't go to college until she was over 40. And she had an 8th grade education, and she knew the laws of English. She had a grasp on geography, and just an amazing woman as far as educated. In 8th grade. Now, 8th grade, her years, pretty amazing. She also went to a private school before the Depression shut all that down. And so, but her education was amazing. Well, I look at everybody's education this day and age, and they're getting most of their information from the television in sound bits. Blah, blah. And this network or cable vision, that doesn't give you any ability to think in a thinking, rational way. Just information dumped into your brain that goes into your soul and wastes you. I'm celebrating, it's well over 15 years of not having that crap in my life. I'm very fortunate. I don't have that to digest. I don't have that bill. I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest with you. I've saved so much money over it. I wouldn't pay them to indoctrinate me for the life of me, or my children. Now, both of my older children have since gone back to the television, and I can see it. I can see their thoughts, and they're just some of the things they say. I challenge them, and I challenge anybody, because it's like, have you thought this through? Because A plus A does not equal C, no matter how you do it. But that's what they've been told. Boom, 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 dropped in and pushed out. And you need to get rid of your television and be a free thinking person. Be free. Not being indoctrinated on one thing or another. Have your own thoughts. I mean, people cannot get away from the technological world. I'm lucky. I work so many hours a day. I'm at 12 hours a day, so I'm away from the technological world a lot, and I'm alone with my thoughts. I'm very fortunate with that. But most people aren't. They carry their cell phones, and they're busy and they're talking to somebody like me, and then all of a sudden their phone rings, and it's like the world has to stop so I can get the phone. Hang on 1 second. Blah 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 blah. And now I'm busy listening to them. Well, now I don't do that. I either put my phone on hold, meaning on silent, or if it rings, I let it ring through. And they say, "Aren't you going to get that?" And I say, "No, I'm talking to you. There's nothing that important in my life. I don't have a wife in labor or anything like that. So let's continue." I give people my attention. And it's important. It's important to do that, because that's what you call relationship. Relationship. I'm giving you my time. There's nothing greater than you can give to somebody. And those of you who watch the television, you are giving yourself to something that only impregnates you with Hollywood's line of thought. This is why homosexuality is so accepted today, because they've put it in your mind to think everything is cool. It's okay. Look how funny we are. And it's kind of what used to be when I used to watch TV. All black people on television had to be funny. Look at me dance, Look at me be funny. And you could never, on television, you would never accept them on an intellectual basis. How horrendous. That's disgusting. Or you pick your own little battle. Well, over the many years, 30 years ago, homosexuality, people looked at that and said, no, that's terrible. That's bad behavior. And we've been indoctrinated. Anyway, turn it off. Give it a month. Take that money that you pay to Dish Network or satellite, whatever it is, and take your wife out to dinner. Shut the phone off and enjoy a meal with your beloved. It would be a wonderful thing to turn it off and become a free thinking human being. Gary.